Hi, I'm Kim. I'm with 66 Ohana, California, and today we're going to be doing a 1-bedroom tour of Aquatheater suite on Royal Caribbean's Allure of the Sea. So let's go and get started. Once you walk through the door, this is the first thing you see is this nice, wow, big closet.
It's actually a pretty good size.
Alright, and then you walk in. You get to walk into this nice room. So this is our living room we're in, and nice and spacious. So, little table, all of our amenities, and then we got a dresser in here. Oh, okay. So here's your hair dryer, in case you have questions about hair dryers. This is a Conair 875. And then I'm going to show you guys up front because people always want to know what the room service menu is. Okay. You come in here, nice storage under here.
Yes. Big TV.
Big TV. Just when you first come to your room, you get this one bottle of spring water.
Okay.
And then the lavazza.
That's going to be used.
It is. And it comes with tea and coffee.
Okay.
So, and then you, oh, okay, mini fridge down here.
Okay. So, normal small fridge.
Yeah. So, let's go ahead and take a look.
There is a balcony. We'll show you the balcony at the end. But a nice chair, lamp, some towels. I'm guessing that's for our beach day tomorrow at Coco Cay.
I'm hoping.
Okay, that's not a bad size living room.
Alright, then we come into our room. And behind the door, behind the heavy door, is a huge closet with your robes.
Okay.
You got a safe.
So it's about the same size, maybe a little bit bigger on the front one.
Yeah.
But you have the safe in here. Okay.
And then you got your nice little table, dresser, big open storage, nice comfy bed, of course your TV, and you got a little vanity area that lights up.
Okay. You got a little drawer.
A little drawer here, but oh, 3 drawers.
So 3?
2 drawers.
Okay.
Pardon me, it's 2 drawers, and then you have the same thing on the other side.
I mean, it's nice to have those plugs right there, and the light switches. And you got another drawer. It's just a small drawer, guys. I'm sorry, the light. That's why we're kind of doing this a little bit different. Okay.
Okay, let's go and take a look in the bathroom. Oh, it's really nice in here. Oh, nice step up. Okay, watch the ledges.
Oh yeah, there is about a 4-inch step up.
Yeah. I can see if you've enjoyed this. I can see if you've enjoyed the drink package. The seas get a little rough. You'd have to beware of that lip.
Okay.
Nice big shower.
Shower tub. Kind of interesting design.
It is.
It's kind of like a triangle in the back.
And then you've got your Malin and Gutierrez. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Okay. Adjustable shower head, which is going to be nice for my height.
Oh, Brad is 6'2".
4 or 5 inches there. How do we adjust this? Okay.
Oh, it does slide all the way up.
Ooh. There it goes. Oh, that's as far as it goes up.
Alright, so the shower does not pass the height test for 6'2".
I think if you adjust it like this is, you're kind of standing back and you're going to have to duck a little bit. I mean, it's nothing unusual for me on cruise ships. Okay.
Okay, and then you have a nice little storage. This is interesting how it opens.
Yeah, that's kind of tucked in there, isn't it?
And does this...
No, but you have another storage right there.
Another little storage.
With toilet paper.
Toilet paper.
Then you got your soap dish. So, I mean, it's not a bad size vanity. I wish there were some plugs there, though.
Oh, there's nothing for a hair dryer. Oh, you got a
Oh,
dry...
I see. Look up there. But that's for
Oh.
shaving. That's the, yeah, so you got plugs up there.
Okay, you cannot dry your hair in the bathroom. That's new.
And then if you want to know, there's the toilet.
All right. Let's go and take a look at the star of this room. Of course, the balcony.
There's going to be a little wind. If there is, so we'll try to,
Ooh.
oh, okay.
All right.
Oh, they do have child safety laws just up here too, which is nice. All right.
Come out here and you got two nice little loungers on one side.
Okay.
Nice view of Port Canaveral.
It's a little tight right here, but it's kind of freaky the first time we walk out here.
Nice place to have breakfast.
Nice tea. This is where the living room comes out. It's right there.
And then you wrap around this balcony. You've got some chairs and a little
View.
view.
Oh, that almost scared me.
You can people watch. And then you've got the Aquatheater.
And we'll show you the show of that right now.
Okay, so now that we've given you the tour, afterwards we're going to tell you what it was like staying in this room, if we're comfortable, the pros and the cons after we use the room. So stay tuned for that in a couple of days. Let's get into the pros and cons of the one-bedroom Aquatheater suite on board Royal Caribbean's ship, the Allure.
Yeah, so we did find a lot of pros and cons, and we find this very interesting because we have done concierge type rooms before, and this was probably by far the weirdest room we've seen. But let's go ahead and start with our first pro.
Okay, so of course you're probably booking this room for this gorgeous balcony. So being able to watch the Aquatheater show Oceana from the balcony is kind of cool. You have a way different view. It's way up high.
Yeah, really, it gave you a unique point of view because the funny part is it actually seems so much higher when you're looking at it from the balcony than down below watching the actual show.
Yes.
Yeah, it kind of makes it more scary in a way.
But it's really cool to see from that view, so
yeah,
it's definitely a perk.
Yeah, and we got to see the show a couple times because of it.
But you know, it's kind of interesting. I would actually still recommend going and watching it in the audience level just for the comparison because it's really cool.
Yeah, going more onto the balcony, that balcony is so cool. I know we're starting in the balcony, not in the main room. So this balcony is such a pro just because the way it wraps around from the inside of the ship all the way to the outside. It is so neat.
Yeah, you have different views, so you could kind of people watch and look like kind of in the center of the outdoor of the ship life, but then you could go around the corner, there's a lounger, and you've got the beautiful ocean view. There's
a lot more privacy on that lounger. Yep. Then also you can have your breakfast out on that patio area too. So well, I guess some people would call this calm, but other people wouldn't. We didn't. We actually really loved it. We got to watch people climb the rock wall and hit the little bell, and we got to cheer on some of the little kids doing it and stuff like that. So that was a lot of fun. So
it's kind of, you can see that view from one corner of the balcony, not from everywhere. But of course, you know, people could see up into your balcony as you're watching. People look up and you can see across. So definitely that's not the private side of the balcony.
Yeah, and it wasn't the largest side of the balcony either. So it was, I put that as, yeah, okay. So let's talk about another pro. I know a lot of people love this. It wasn't our cup of tea. Well, coffee is the Lavazzo coffee machine. So we prefer a different brand, but it was really nice to have that in the room, make a quick cup of coffee in the morning. It was definitely better than your drip coffee, so that was a nice addition. We really enjoyed that. Yeah, you didn't have to run all the way downstairs, try to get to the Starbucks, get all the coffee. You had it right there if you really needed it.
Midday, pick me up.
Another huge pro for this room is, and I was really surprised by the shape and everything, is the amount of closet and storage space. Which is great, because if you technically have 3 to 4 people in this room, you are always looking for places to put luggage and things away, so that we were impressed with. Yeah, it just makes it easier when you get those suitcases and everything out of your way and not tripping over them for the few days you're on the ship. Makes all the difference in the world. Okay. Another big pro, and this is going to be for a lot of parents out there, because really, the Royal Caribbean's really made an atmosphere for families on these ships, and it is a child safety lock that is really high up.
So even the door handle's up a little bit high, but it's kind of a nice feature. I like that because one cruise line on an older on another cruise line on an older ship, we actually took a portable door alarm so that if our son in the room tried to open up to the balcony, we'd be alerted. So not to have that. I know it's on a lot of ships, but once again, we'll point that out as a pro.
Yeah, and really, when you had a little escape artist like we had, quite literally, it's a huge pro that it's out of reach of those little ones.
It's a peace of mind.
Yep. Okay, so yeah, there is a lot of pros to this, but there are some cons to this room, and it's, again, it's one of those weird kind of things.
Right. This may not happen for everybody. I will say the bed was hard, but when we asked our room attendant to bring a mattress topper, he told us that Royal Caribbean has done away with those foam egg crate mattress toppers. But in research, I'm not sure that's so true. But he told me it was a hygiene thing, and that now they take comforters and kind of layer two together and put it in kind of duvet, and they put that underneath. He's like, well, we could go ahead and do that if you don't sleep well tonight. And I was like, no, please go ahead and do that. That sounds great. Anything to kind of help? He's like, oh, no, tell me tomorrow. So it was kind of a lot of pushback on that, that I was kind of disappointed in.
Yeah,
but
I think the disappointment is this is a concierge room, and you pay for that service.
Right, but even in general, like if something easy is putting two covers together and putting a duvet cover on it, that would have been simple. I know it's an extra minute in their job, but to me that left a bad feeling about the room. Yeah,
and again, this is a subjective because some people really like hard mattresses. I'm more on the kind of softer, harder side of the mattress. Kim likes, sinking in and disappearing.
I like a good soft mattress. Anyways, next is our bathroom. Now, you think you get a one-bedroom suite and you're going to get a really nice-sized bathroom. This room does not have that.
Yeah, really, it felt more like a traditional cruise bathroom in a way, with its size. I mean, the tub was huge in a way, in the area.
It was a shower tub combo.
Yeah, it was like that triangular shape that came together, so it was really odd that way. But everything felt really kind of cramped in there, like a normal cruise type room.
Anyway, so we definitely said, comparison to other cruise lines that we've been on in a one bedroom, this was a drawback.
Yeah, and that tub is actually kind of hard to get into.
It can be a big step up. Maybe people with disabilities or a hard time taking bigger steps up. I could see where this is a drawback, and there's not a lot of accessibility Aquatheater suites, so that might be kind of a problem.
Okay, so talking about odd shapes about the bathroom and everything, well, this room is really odd shaped. It's kind of like, a triangular shape into the room.
But we're at the back of the ship, and it's all about the balcony, let's be honest.
Yeah. So it had that weird shape that sometimes it felt really small, but other areas felt like it was wide open, and it's just an odd feeling in that room.
It is.
Really, for one bedrooms, I felt it was kind of small.
Right. In general, we felt like that for a one bedroom concierge. This room would be really tight for 3 to 4 people. I think you'd be stumbling all over each other if you tried to use a living room all together, or somebody. It would be hard. And if you were trying to all sit and have a cup of coffee, enjoy the living room, and kind of walk around or get to things, it just isn't comfortable.
Yep. Talking about odd shapes, well, we alluded a little bit about the balcony. It has the dining area. Well, that's because it doesn't have a dining area inside the room because of its odd shape.
Now, that might be kind of hard. We went in December. It was awful windy. So if we tried to eat outside, I think that could have maybe been a problem. Like, I'd be worried about little wrappers or something flying away. Wouldn't want to do that. And just maybe even cold and uncomfortable. So the fact that you don't have an indoor dining option really besides like your coffee table, and that's really a small size.
And you're kind of hunching down trying to eat. Yeah, it's kind of, it's just was, again, something that it'd been nice to have in there, but because of odd shape, they couldn't fit it in there, so it made it kind of a negative.
Correct. One of the things we would say about this room, it does come with concierge. Royal Caribbean has 3 tiers of concierge. Sea, Sky, and Star. So this is in the Sky level, so it's like the mid-level concierge.
Yeah, so this is kind of a weird, I mean, we're not used to these tiers a lot, because really we would love to have what the Star has, which is the genie service.
Absolutely. So it's like a private butler, and they have drinks in their rooms. That came with internet and alcohol packages. I wish they had an option to upgrade for a price for this room. I understand it's a smaller room, but if you would have gone to the 2-bedroom Aquatheater suite, you would have had the Star. Overall, you know, we didn't notice a lot with their concierge benefits per se, but we did get access to Coastal Kitchen, and we love that.
Yeah, Coastal Kitchen was excellent to go to for dinners, everything else, and it was a lot quieter than the main dining room was, so that is a huge benefit. So that should have been on our pros, but we also had to mention the con part of that with that service. So what do we think overall of this room?
Really, this room is all about the balcony. You
Yeah.
got this for the balcony most likely, or you were trying to fit more family members and you had the perks of the balcony.
Yeah, and this is really hard for us because we love the balcony. We loved it. You could see it from the back. You were just, the views and everything are great. But there were some parts of us that we wish maybe we had gone to a different category of room, which being like the Sky Loft or something like that.
Or even the 2-bedroom Aquatheater suite, which I know would have been big for us, but just the size different and comfort, and they going up to the Star level.
Mm-hmm. But if we're going to that level, a 2-bedroom, it's just a huge waste for us.
Right, and quite frankly, there's also something they call Royal Up. That is where you could kind of put in a bid if a room became available or wasn't sold.
Yeah, so basically you get to name your own price, and they kind of pick. We don't know the whole rhyme or reason how they do this, and there's no clear answer how they actually do this.
Because sometimes they take the minimum, sometimes they take more. And it's not necessarily who bids the highest.
So if you wanted to go to that 2-bedroom and try, hey, it may not hurt if you could spend a couple hundred extra bucks to get that 2-bedroom and get the genie. But overall, I love this room, but I hated this room. I can't explain it. It's the balcony, the balcony, the balcony.
Agreed. I just think for this room, the bathroom was so awkward, and the living room was just a little small. So that's what really came under for us. Mm-hmm. And like I said, if we would have brought our son with us, I think that room would have seemed significantly smaller.
Yeah. So there we got it. Overall, the room,
it was nice. It was decorated nicely.
Yeah. So it was, I guess, a toss-up in a way.
Yeah. I just don't think this was our favorite 1-bedroom concierge we've ever stayed in.
So with that, I think it's time for us to say goodbye and
find your magic. Bye, everyone.